What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you after doing a good deed? I got arrested, handcuffed, and stuffed into the back of a police cruiser, then driven downtown to be booked for felony assault and battery. I sucker punched a guy from behind without apologies, he was twice my size, who was beating up a woman maybe half my size with his fists on the sidewalk. To my surprise, she immediately jumped on my back, shrieking at me and trying to pull my hair out for attacking her man. When the cops arrived, someone had apparently already called them. They really had no choice but to arrest me. When we got to the police station, the arresting officer sat me down on a bench right next to the front door, took off my handcuffs and said, "Now don't you run off or anything. We haven't even got your name yet." Then he disappeared into the back with the desk sergeant. About 10 minutes later, after seeing both of them poke their heads around the door a few times to check on me, the desk sergeant came back out. He squatted down next to me, sighed heavily, shook his head sadly, and said, "You're either way too good to be true or way too stupid to survive, but you need to listen carefully here. You're sitting unrestrained, just seconds away from freedom, while we, silly trusting fools that we are, forgot to even ask who the heck you are. Why, if you were to walk out of here, it's unlikely we could ever figure out who to look for, much less where to find you. So don't go getting any funny ideas or anything." About a minute later, the light bulb went on in my head. I guess the adrenaline had finally dropped, and I walked out the door, a free but terrified and utterly confused 19-year-old.